Hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today I'm going to talk about 7 ways that people give away their personal power. Yesterday we talked about ways to increase your personal power. Personal power is not you being the boss just because you have a title or a certain job. Instead, it's more of an inner strength and confidence that carries you forward through your toughest times, right? It's kind of that mental toughness that we bring to every situation, and it comes from personal development. It's something you have to nurture and take care of, and something that you need to manage and grow. So it feels good to give, but it's important to be careful about not giving up our personal power, right? Sometimes giving away our personal power can be helpful. Sometimes when we need to be authentic or compassionate and vulnerable, those are times when giving away our personal power can benefit the social interaction. But if we're not careful, it's easy to find ourselves giving it up every day without even realizing it. So today I have 7 ways that you can lose your personal power if you're not careful. So the first one is being passive. The only time that it's acceptable to be passive is if you really don't care, right? Letting people treat you like a doormat is going to drain your energy. You need to have the personal power to stand up for yourself. Otherwise, people are going to keep on putting you down. Don't be passive just because you think you need to be passive. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for whatever you believe is important, right? The next one, giving your inner critical voice mind space. So we have to be aware of that consciousness that because we have that inner critic that's going to drain you the most and keep on taking. So we all have this mind chatter that goes on in our heads all the time, right? If we're not careful and aware of it, that chatter tends to be negative and it doesn't help us at all. And so if you find this becoming problematic, try reinforcing with affirmations. Those are usually the best thing to use to stop that. And becoming aware of your chatter, that it is negative and that you need to change it to positive, but also the affirmations can make a huge difference. The next one, allowing manipulation. So manipulators will keep on taking if you let them. There are people that just do that, right? People who constantly take without giving back, they're a drain on your energy. And so you have the power to decide to get away from that situation. You don't have to put up with it. And you don't have to continue to let people manipulate you. The next one, trying to please everyone. Sorry, you can't be everything to everyone. You can be your best by your own standards and what's important to you, right? That's what you want to be. So take actions that feel right to you and don't try to fit into the norm of society to please everyone else. Self-doubt and fear can lead you to want to blend in with those around you. But trying to fit in with the crowd will cause you to disguise who you really are. There's always going to be people who agree with you, and there's always going to be many people who don't, right? You just be you. And then the right people will follow you. The others aren't important. They're important, of course, as people, they're important, right? But it's not your job to please them. You don't need to worry about that. Please yourself, not society. Trust that you're mentally strong enough to stand out and dare to be different. The next one, being judgmental. So you might not be typically a judgmental person. You might not be at all, but that doesn't make you immune to making snap judgments, right? So other people can influence your behavior if you let them. Office gossip, friends talking down about someone else, or neighbors talking about a new person moving into the house across the street. Those seemingly innocent conversations can bring about negative energy and can influence your behavior around the new people that you meet. And that's not good. It's hard because it's nice to be talking to people, being friendly and talking around the water cooler or outside. But when it starts getting into that neighbor down the street or that person and they start bad-mouthing them, that's never good. You don't want to be in that because it just sucks you in. The next one, being apologetic without a reason to be. So, the time for sorry is when you made a mistake. Right? If you made a mistake, then you apologize and you say you're sorry, right? But not when you need someone's attention. For that, excuse me will do just fine, right? An easy way to be aware of your apologetic language is to make the rule to never follow "I'm sorry" with a but. So if you say "I'm sorry, but," that contradicts the apology if you think about it, right? So you don't interrupt. If you walk up to a group of people, you don't interrupt them by saying "I'm sorry, but," instead just say "excuse me," right? Okay, the next one, focusing on heartless goals. This one needs some careful life planning to make sure you don't fall victim to it because it's a massive barrier to anyone that's attaining personal power. An abundant life is more than your career. Life goals are about helping you reach your dream life, not about what work will make you so rich that you can buy material things to satisfy an ego. It's not about ego, right? Focus on lifestyle goals that will include family, relationships, um, finance, health, career, but mostly inner satisfaction. Otherwise, you're going to continue to work monotonous jobs. You're going to keep giving away personal power to unsatisfying relationships and waste money trying to satisfy the need to fill a void. Because then you're trying to fill that, "I have to be rich," or "I have to be," instead of going after lifestyle, right? If you notice that you're giving away your power, you're not alone. We all do it. Everyone does that sometimes. We all do it from time to time. But the good news is it's never too late to start taking back your power. First, decide to become the one that makes all the decisions in your life. You are in charge. Make a conscious effort to stay in control of how you think, how you feel, and how you behave. And then you'll start building mental strength and you'll uncover your hidden and greatest potential. You will, seriously. So, hey, now I'd love to hear from you. Do you feel like you have personal power? Do you find yourself losing that power from time to time? What kinds of things help you control your power? Please get down in the comments and share your thoughts with us. I would love to hear your stories. So I want to thank anyone that's here live or anyone that's watching the replay. I appreciate you. So go out there and have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.